noticed that the political views are very split in just two groups.
Yeah.
Like,
so it's like so split in.
Like you have the radical left and the radical right, and in Germany,
you're either like literally just a blue-haired they them 500 pounds, or you're like a neo-Nazi. Like there's no in between.
Yeah, like in Germany you have the small spread out. Like there's this one political group that is like really hard to the right, and they're even under how do you call it? Like the government is watching this political group because they're scared that there are Nazis in there, and there have been cases where there really are Nazis in there, but generally society just hates them. Like if you say that you belong to that group, you're already fucked. Like nobody's gonna want you anymore, want to talk to you anymore. But then
it's not even like that in like America, because I mean people on the right are pretty common. Like you'll still have friends.
Yeah, but you also have those political groups that are not that far to the right. With these political groups, the people are fine. But it's like this particular one that really gets people pissed off. I think it's also because of Germany's history. Like it's also also fucks with people's mind. They still have that mentality in their head that they have to, I don't know, that they have to cope with the history and yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bring that up.
We would never do some shit like that. And yeah, you see that in the people as well. They're really scared to talk about, like, every time when it comes to the right political side. People often tend to just falsely accuse you of being a Nazi, and that's what's happening a lot. So Germany is really woke as well.
Mm.
Especially my generation.
Yeah, Gen Z, of course. Are you a Gen Z?
Yeah, I'm a Gen Z.
And Gen Z starts in 1997.
I feel like the difference between, like, you know, your country and my country is because, like, I didn't even know that they brought up, you know, Nazism that much, but, like, we have that here, but it's obviously probably, like, it's not as common. Like, it's more so just, like, they make laws based off of woke ideologies. I feel like that's different. I don't know if Germany does that, but I can only speak for America. That's the only country I've ever been.
Kind of. You have, like, this... I think the left is developing this tax on CO2 emissions.
Yeah, like you can't with their combustion engine.
That's also what we're doing in Germany. Or what's currently happening.
I don't know if this is just me, but like, I feel like the whole Greta Thunberg pizza box thing was just kind of stupid. Like the whole.
Well, yes, it was, because it didn't have anything to do with the pizza box. They already knew where he lived.
It's really sketchy.
They already knew. And the thing was, I was at my liberal friend's house. Like, she's a wokey. Like, literally a wokey. And I was at her house when I heard that they got arrested. I was like, what? And she was telling me, oh, it's because of the pizza box. It's because of the pizza box. And I bought it. Like, I actually believed it. I felt so stupid. But once I got home and I started, watching Sneeko, YouTube, Aiden, all that, I started figuring out what was actually going on, and I was just like, wow. And Sneeko was talking about, like, all of you people who said the pizza box was real, the reason, they should apologize, like
I saw that.
And, like, all that.
And
I was agreeing with him.
Video on Rumble, I think.
Yeah, Rumble. And I was agreeing with him, and I was like, wait, I thought it was real for a bit. So whenever he's like, type a 1 if you actually think it's so stupid, and I was just kind of sitting there like, it is, but I don't know if I'm going to comment that. Like in the chat, a lot of the time he's like, type a 1 if you think this, type a 2 if you think this. Especially
I actually think that Sneaker's chat types some messed up shit sometimes. Like when
I mean, sometimes, yeah, bro. I've been in there. Like I've been watching Sneeko since like August, the YouTube days, And sometimes, like, at least YouTube, it was kind of filtered a little bit, but now it's like, W Nazis, Hitler, like, Taliban. It's just like, W rape. It's just getting insane.
I don't know.
They have to start banning people. They're talking about, like, raping its ex and, like, all this just crazy stuff. And he's like, bro, I'm trying to bring normal people in, and you guys are just like he brought on these people yesterday, and they were like, they weren't Northern, they were Republican, but it's just they weren't like Nico level, like right wing. And the second that they left the room, they started talking about like conspiracy theories and stuff. They're like, lizard people are real and just all this stuff. And he was like, oh, so that's where you guys went.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, what's really scary with it and with this Andrew Tate thing is like how people aren't even really trying to get an opinion on him. They just pick up what the
whatever they hear on whatever they hear on Twitter first.
It's really scary because I talked about him with my mother, and then I blah blah blah. I just mentioned him, and then my mother went like, but he's a misogynist, isn't he? And then I had to have this, like, you know, those street interviews where like the people go up.
Yeah, they interview people where they're like,
I literally had to do sort of that thing with my mother. Like I literally had to ask her what she knew that was misogyny, and then she said, yeah, he is involved in human trafficking, and like it's really scary when you see your own parents picking up on it. Like it's
but I just don't like trust. And I don't know news versus Germany. I can only speak for American people. I'm gonna say that a lot. It's true. I don't want to speak on like Germany because I don't know that. But like just in general, don't trust mainstream news for the most part. Like maybe if you find like one that stands with the things that you agree with and you want to watch it, whether that's left or right.
In Germany, it's really scary as well.
I watch Wion.
Because you said don't watch mainstream news, and people nowadays have so much trust in the news that are broadcasted, like put out on the TVs in Germany. They just take that information and that's real.
I know. They just walk in.
They even pick up words that are used that are wrong in that sense, and like they have so much trust in that new, like in the news that's really scary.
It's the same thing in America too, with like, because a lot of people don't even watch the news anymore. Really, it's just they get their information from Twitter or stuff like that, which debatably could probably be worse than mainstream news. Like,
I would say Twitter's even worse.
Yeah, at least if you're watching mainstream news, they give you somewhat credible news, even if they hide certain things from you. At least some of the things are true. Twitter is just absolute. They'll say Kanye ran away, like all. Like, you can't even believe when they say someone died.
Yeah, the things you have to think about as well when you watch the news. Bless you. When you watch the news is that the whole information that they're showing you is selected from people above. Like news isn't just information put out. It's carefully selected. So what is the society interested in, and they pick the specific topics. It's not just
like an example of that is like I was with my family eating dinner, and they said that they knew what this country was done when they were watching a thing about a school shooting. Those happen a lot here, obviously, and it was one of those. They were talking about it on the news, and then it was like breaking news, and it was talking about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing. Breaking news in the middle of a school shooting announcement, like
do you guys in America really feel that pressure from school shootings?
I didn't. I think it depends.
A lot of people joke about it.
I think it depends what area you're in.
I always wanted to ask people from America because I can't really imagine how I would felt about that.
Yeah, I mean, it must be scary never considering that. But the thing is, you're a lot more likely to pick up drugs and then they get laced with fentanyl and then you just die. That's a lot more likely than a school shooting. I don't know how the drug problem is in Germany, but like it's just over here. It's getting really bad. Like fentanyl is the number one cause of death in adults.
In Germany, it's like 14-year-olds are more likely to get on drugs than the police can find the drug dealers. Like, it's really
I know that happens here too. It's Snapchat.
I literally could now just like call 3 people, and they would like put me up to a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Just because of numbers I got from parties where I've been.
Yeah.
Like, and their people have friends. Their friends have friends, and that one.
Yeah, it's just after a while.
It's really fucked up.
It is.
Like.
That happened in there. Like, in my gym, for some reason, I like to wash my hands whenever I go home because everything here smells like cigarettes. Like, when I smell my hands, it smells like cigarettes. Like, one second. Like, look, I literally, like, I'm smelling my hands right now. It smells like cigarette. Like, it just literally,
Yeah.
I don't know if someone smoked in here or a hardcore smoker was working out, but like, I've been going here for days and it still smells like it. I just don't know how to get rid of it. And
I don't know.
they have these little cleaner Clorox wipes, and they're not helping at all. Like, because they're all dried out because they're like months old.
Yeah, I guess it's a nice habit of picking up washing your hands.
Yeah.
I
feel like the only
thing that hurts you.
Yeah. I feel like the only pro of COVID was that it made people wash their hands a lot more. I feel like because a lot of people realized how gross some people are. Not even COVID. I'm just talking about like straight up like.
I felt that way at the gym, like, you know, because a lot of people come at the gym and you don't know where their hands have been.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like, but the one thing that I really hate that COVID made is that people won't even give you a proper handshake anymore. Like, they're scared to give you a handshake. Does it also happen to you?
Anymore. I feel like a lot of people are just starting to go away from COVID. Like, we're trying to get over it. I said something today in my class, and I probably shouldn't have said it, and my friend was like, general sketchy. I said, it was this girl, and she was like blue hair. I saw him wearing like a Salem witch hoodie before, in a public school, average, but I saw that, and I walked up, and she was like a special helper teacher, and I whispered in my friend's ear, and this is going to sound really messed up, but I just said it. Which do you think is more retarded, the girl in the wheelchair or the one with the mask on in 2023? And I was like, I didn't even let me finish the sentence.
Shit, man. Yeah.
And he was just like, ugh. And I wasn't even trying to get political. It just kind of came out. Like, it didn't sound that bad in my head. Hello, Captain.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I actually have to leave. It's been a pleasure, guys. I'm going to work on that Stingray, whatever, YouTube channel, maybe.
YouTube channel?
But I already have you all guys recorded for like 10 minutes, so yeah.
Oh, cool.
So
how many subscribers do you have?
Only 11 right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but it's whatever, man. I mean, it's like a hobby. I'm not saying like I'm full YouTube, I'm gonna become the next blah blah blah. No, man. I'm just testing the waters. I have a lot of shit to do, man. I mean, I'm writing things down on my notebook as we're speaking. But I have to go now. Seriously, I have to eat, and then I love you all, and then I'm gonna see you guys all later. Auf Wiedersehen,
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the tribe.
Thanks, see ya.
Yeah.